What is happening, everyone? If you're looking for the number one best way in 2026 to create insane amount of generational wealth, it is hands down with AI finance. Now, what I'm going to show you here, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. Okay, I'm not a tax advisor, lawyer, official, attorney, CPA, none of that type of stuff. Only invest what you're willing and able and afford what you can afford to lose. Okay, I am high risk tolerance and I am willing to invest, all right, to see my capital compounding for me. Now, here's the thing. Would you rather keep your money in the bank where it's depreciating value and it's collecting fees, or would you rather take your money and invest it and seeing work for you and deploy it so that it starts growing even more and more and more? Listen, if you're like me, guys, then I want to show you exactly how you can create insane amount of generational wealth using with what I'm going to show you here. Now, I do not believe in a lot of things that are out there. I do not stand behind a lot of things that are out there. However, this one feels and hits differently. The credibility, okay, the longevity, the vision, the team, okay, that is all part of this ecosystem that I'm going to show you here is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, I haven't seen anything like that. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you, okay, what's absolutely happening right here. Okay, so this is what we call the EXAI bot. Okay, and check this out. You can get started with the minimum of just $100. All right, client share is 60% goes to you, 40% goes to the company. Okay, and from that minimum deposit of $100, this is a 30-day expectancy of about 10.50%. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit under, sometimes it's right on the dot. Okay, but average about 10.5%. So let's say you put in $100 in 30 days, it's going to yield for you just about 10 bucks, $10.50. It could be $12, it could be $9, it could be $15, but average right around there. Okay. And so there's different investment prices that you can deposit. Okay. From the basics to standard, all the way upwards towards, we're talking about 16.62% on a minimum deposit of 50K. All right. It's only 50K. Right. So here's what's cool, guys. I've been tire kicking this thing for a couple of months now. I set up an account. This, what you're seeing right here, is actually my wife's account. Okay. And after tire kicking it for a couple of months, we full send it and we've invested a deposit minimum of 10K. All right. So that means on our $10,000, we are seeing 14.88%. Let me do something for you guys. Okay. I'm not the math whiz here. I am going to pull up my calculator and all I'm going to do is type in my deposit, $10,000. Okay. Times 14.88% equals 1,488 bucks that I should expect to see from my deposit on $10,000. Now, here's the thing, guys. Okay, sometimes the percentage goes up a little bit, sometimes the percentage goes down a little bit. But check this out. Okay, so far from March 23rd, we're currently at May 7th. Okay, so that's April 23rd, and then a couple, let's say a week after that. Okay, so a little bit over 30 days, maybe like 40 days or so. I have collected an income of 1,774 bucks. Boom, this is mind blowing. Okay, averaging about 0.5% a day. Okay, now it's not fixed, it's not guaranteed percentage, which is a really good key indicator. Okay, so sometimes it could be as low as 0.23%, 0.26%, as high as 0.68 or 0.69%. Okay, averaging from 30 days total roughly around 0.5%. So we can take a look here, right? For example, May 3rd, right, 2026, we're talking about $62 that it has yield for me. Okay. May 4th here, 52 bucks. May 5th here, 46 bucks. And May 6th here, $37. Okay. So averaging about 0.5%. All right. Now, here's what's cool. Okay. My total deposit is now at $11,734.62 from my initial deposit of 10K. That means in that time frame from the 23rd of March to May 7th, okay, we have increased, right, $1,700. As a matter of fact, let me look at the calendar here for you guys. And what I can do is pull up the actual time frame. Okay, so March 23rd. Okay. is when I initially invested into here. And then let's pull it up here. As a matter of fact, here's what we can do. Okay. Let's go to transactions and let me show you guys this. Transactions. We'll type in here deposit, confirm. Okay. Let's put in here top up, confirm. Okay, sweet. So let's look at the time frame. Okay, so this is when I started moving funds. All right. Uh, 2,900 bucks here, 5,000 bucks here, 1,900 bucks here. Okay. And when the actual full thing went through, it was about 10,100 or something plus dollars. This happened April 8th. Okay. So I already started on March 24th. All right. That's when the first profit came in. It was a little bit lower because I only had about less than 3 grand inside of it. And then not too long later, a week later, April 8th is when I moved the rest of the funds in. So it got me to just about 10,100 bucks. Okay, so as a matter of fact, it is May 7th. We're almost coming on 30 full days with a full investment of 10K. So tomorrow is going to be a full investment of 10K. Now, here's the craziest part, right? In just 30 days, it has made 1,774 bucks. This is mind blowing. Okay, now here's what's cool. All right, you have the option to, you see this button, reinvest. That simply means to auto compound. Okay, for example, if I did not reinvest, you would see my initial deposit here, 10,100 bucks. All right, and then you would see the profit that I made from it. All right, however, because I have the reinvestment on every daily profit that comes in. That's $62, that $52, that 46 bucks, that 37 bucks. Instead of me withdrawing it completely to my own wallet, my own MetaMask, right, or Kraken or Coinbase, I am putting it back into the bot to grow that initial deposit from 10,000 to 11,000, from 11,000 to 12,000. And as you compound, okay, the interest is stacking up. You're getting more, you're yielding more. So here's my game plan. My game plan is to initially keep this in for 4 months. After 4 months, my $10,000 will be a total $20,000. Okay. And from after 4 months, I will turn off the auto reinvest compound that you see here below. And what I'm going to start doing, okay, is daily withdrawing my profits. It's going to take about 3 months, okay, to get back my initial seed of 10,000 bucks, which simply means this. I have $20,000 in the front working for me inside of my bot, okay, but $10,000 in my pocket, okay, and that's going to take a total of about 7 months to make my initial deposit back, okay, plus have $20,000 in my bot that's now yielding for me not 50 bucks a day, but 100 bucks a day. Okay, so that is my game plan. I highly recommend suggest a de-risk strategy. We're playing to win. Okay, obviously we're playing to win, but we're gonna grow this team. We're gonna compound it. Okay, so with that being said, here's what's cool. There's an investment calculator. Makes it even more simpler. Okay, we invest for a total of 12 months. All right. There's a penalty fee if you want to withdraw your initial deposit capital seed before the 12 months. It's about 35%. Okay, but you can access it. All right, they give it to you accessible. You can withdraw that initial seed, but they are going to penalize you 35%. All right, we don't want to do that. We want to keep it in there. Okay, compound it. My game plan for 4 months. All right, it's going to double from 10K to 20K, and then I'll de-risk and start withdrawing. But if I do not compound, okay, here's what it's going to yield for me after 12 months, 17,850 bucks. So about $7,850, okay, in 12 months time. That is phenomenal. Okay, that's mind blowing. All right. And every time you get a daily your daily payout, you can withdraw it right away if that's what you're going to do. However, if you put $10,000 and you do not auto invest or compound, okay, it's going to take you roughly about 7 to 8 months to make your initial seed back. Let's say today you get paid out 68 bucks, you put it straight into your pocket. You do that every day for 7 to 8 months. Guess what? You're going to get back your initial $10,000. But guys, if we auto invest for 4 months, we'll have $20,000 in the bot. it won't be making an average $50 a day. It'll now be making an average $100 a day. Okay. But by the time you reach 7 months, you're going to have $10,000 in your pocket plus $20,000 in your bot working for you. Boom. That's a no-brainer. Okay. So not financial advice. However, that is the game plan. Now, here's the game plan. When you keep the auto reinvest on, here's what we're talking about. 63,175 bucks and 44 cents. How? Because that $10,000 principal doesn't stay $10,000. After 1 month, look what it's done for me, 1,700 bucks. That means my 10,000 went upwards to $11,734. And remember, the percentage off of that, I am here at the VIP package is 14.88%. Okay, so I'll do the math for you guys here. I'm gonna type in 11,000. Okay, what is it? $734.62. All right. I'm going to put in the percentage. So in 30 days, it's going to make 14.88%. That's what I'm going to yield from it. That's going to be another 1,746 bucks. Okay. That this thing will make for me next month. That's June 8th. All right. Now, because of that, this, what you see right here, $11,734 will turn into, let's do the math here. Okay. It's going to turn into 13,480 bucks. Now I'm going to take that same thing and then we're going to put it towards the 14.88%. And now you guys are seeing how it's starting to steadily increase and increase and increase. Month one, it was 10,000. Okay. Month two, we're going into it's 11,000. We're going into the next month, we're going 13,000. The next month, 15,000. Next month, it's going to be 20,000 plus. Okay, so this is how the compound and the interest is working. Now, here's what's cool. You can literally get started for just $100. Okay, and if you don't reinvest it, you withdraw every single day. In 12 months' time, that's 126 bucks. Like guys, okay, they have saving interest-bearing savings CD accounts that are out there that are not coming anywhere close to something like this. Okay, so this is phenomenal, even at $100. And if we auto compound this, guys, look at that. $361. Okay. So my goal here is to take my VIP package to get into the luxury package. Okay. And that way I have a higher percentage and then I am cash collecting more on the daily. All right. So guys, that's what I want to show you here. If you want to know more about what I'm showing you here in this ecosystem, what is absolutely mind-blowing, down below, I have listed a link that will walk you through everything that you need to know and the steps on how to get started. Listen, I'm no expert at this. Okay. It's like trying to be the CEO of somebody's company that I am not and trying to explain everything on behalf of them when I can't do it. Okay. I'm just a customer here. Listen. Okay, my best thing to do instead of not getting the right information over to you is to point you to the right place, to the experts. So down below, I have a link. All you have to do is click to it, click in it. You have free access to the full training video step by step. Okay, all that you need to know is all on the inside, especially on how you can get started right away. You guys can see the moment that you make your first initial deposit or investment, the next 24 hours, okay, your payout will come. Okay. And depending if you want to start with $100, $200, 10,000 bucks, 50,000 bucks. All right. In 24 hours, you're going to see your first deposit on that. Guys, if you got any questions, feel free to comment down below. Additionally, click through the link. Okay. My information is on the inside of that link as well. You can shoot me a message. I personally respond. And guys, let's crush it and create insane amount of generational wealth. I'll see you in the next one.